Hey YouTube, Adam Dumont here, in my car today, actually heading to a few showings, and I wanted to talk to you guys today about the top 10 reasons why you won't make it as a realtor. I want to keep this frank. I'm not trying to pull any punches. I want you guys to have the honest truth about what it takes to be a realtor and a lot of the misconceptions about it. So stay tuned. I also have a really cool little formula that keeps my head straight when I'm doing real estate. So pay attention after the top 10 list. Of people who get their real estate license are washed out in less than 2 years. That's crazy. There's a reason why. So pay attention to my top 10 reasons as to why you won't make it as a realtor. And hopefully, if you listen, you'll do well. Okay, I'm a little early for my showing appointment here, so I thought maybe I would start to get into the list now. So full disclosure here, this is my list. I didn't look this up. I've been a realtor now for 14 years. So this is just my list. These are my opinions. I don't think there is an actual list somewhere that gives you the top 10, but these are my top 10 reasons why an agent will not make it in the industry. So I don't mean you personally. It's kind of, my clickbait here to get you to select my video, but this is, in my opinion, reasons why agents will not make it into the business. Okay, so let's get into number one. First reason why you won't make it as a realtor is pretty simple. You're not realistic. The big thing here is, what are your expectation levels? What do you think a realtor is? What do you think a realtor does day to day? And can you handle that? Have you talked to a realtor? Have you a relative that is a realtor? I find a lot of people get into the business thinking that, the Brinks truck is just gonna back up and load you up full of money. And that is completely not the case. So reason number one is you are not realistic about the job. Reason number two, you won't become a successful realtor is you won't do the grunt work. Now, every job, every career has work that a lot of people don't want to do. Real estate is no different. If you're a hard worker, you're going to do well in real estate. Now, there's a lot of things in real estate that is considered grunt work. Now, I mean like making those phone calls, door knocking, calling expireds, doing FSBOs, sitting at an open house with no furniture, sitting at an open house with no one coming to it. There's a lot of things you got to go through that is grunt work. So reason number two, you don't want to do the grunt work. Reason number three is you don't want to improve your skills. This is super important. People get into this industry and they think, okay, I just have to do a few things to make it work in this business. Fine. You get by and you keep getting by. You're kind of plateauing. You're not making any big jumps. That's fine if that's what you want to do. You constantly have to be working at your skills. Real estate is all about skills. I always envision it as like I'm Batman, and Batman has his utility belt full of, cool things like, grappling hooks and stuff like that. That's how I view real estate. You need to have your little Batman belt full of tips, tricks, skills, and you need to constantly be sharpening them. For example, what is your scripts and how do you talk to people at an open house? Are you arrogant? Are you friendly? Do you have a script? Do you sit there and hope for the best? So reason number three is you don't want to improve your skills. Check this house out. Oh man, it's been smoked in. You can't smell it. It stinks. Ooh. This would be a good house to have like a haunted house tour. Reason number four why you won't make it as a realtor, you don't know what it takes. What I mean by that is, how many open houses do you do? How many calls do you make a week? How many people do you try to meet each week? You need to have those expectations. You need to have those goals set in stone, and you got to work them each week. For example, I do 82 open houses every year. Every year. I've been doing real estate now for 14, 15 years, and it took me a while to figure that out. 4 or 5 years into it, I had nothing better to do. I was doing 2 open houses on Saturday, 1 or 2 on Sunday, but but I would do 82 every single year. Number 4, the reason why you won't do good in real estate is you don't know what it takes. Do a lot of open houses, meet a lot of people, do some duty calls, get to meet some expired listings, go meet some FSBOs. Simple. Reason number 5 as to why you won't make it as a realtor is pretty simple. You think it's immediate. Real estate takes a lot of time. You have to cultivate relationships. You have to visit people's houses. It takes a long time for people to decide that they want to move. So you can't rush them. What I found is usually people spend about 8 weeks thinking about real estate and then 6 weeks in the market. So if you think about that, that's 14 weeks. That's a long time. And then you got to go through the deal. You got to put the deal together. You got to show them a lot of houses. You got to wait for the closing date. And then maybe you get a commission at the end of the day. So number 5, the reason why you won't make it in real estate is you think it's immediate business. Rule number 6, why you're not going to make it in real estate is because you're not consistent. I always found the most consistent agents make the most consistent money. So you got to do your work every week, every day without fail. And show up to bat every single day. Take a swing and then go home, nurse your bruises, come back and do it all again. So number 6 is pretty easy. Be consistent and you'll make it in real estate. 7, the reason why you won't make it as a realtor, give up too soon. Like I said earlier, it takes a long time to cultivate some business, and it takes a long time to make sure you know what you're doing in this business. There's a lot of things. After you get your license, it is just they kick you out the door, and it is like sink or swim mentality. So remember, don't give up. There's going to be a long period of time for you to learn the business, for you to get comfortable with talking about the business to clients and earning commission checks at the end of it. So give it some time. Like I said, if you can make it past 2 years, I think you got a really good shot at making it as a career. 8. The 8th reason why you're not going to make it as a real estate agent is a pretty fun one. You can't handle the roller coaster ride emotionally and financially. So here's a good one. You need to remember there's peaks and valleys in real estate. People love buying in the springtime. They like enjoying their house in the summer. They then start buying houses again in October, and then it is a nosedive all the way down to the holiday season. So the roller coaster ride that is the market weighs in on you emotionally and financially. So you have to make sure that you plan. Just knowing that, you should be okay. But make sure you plan, save your money, save your commission checks, because it's not all coming to you at once. So number 8, make sure you can handle that roller coaster ride. Number 9, reason why you're not going to make it as a realtor, simple. You don't ask for business. Ask your friends, ask your family, ask high school buddies. You need to ask people for business. And if you don't ask, you're not going to get it. So number 9, make sure you ask people for business. The number 10 reason why you won't make it as a realtor, you're intimidated. It's a very intimidating business. Not everyone can handle the ups and downs emotionally, like that roller coaster ride, but also being intimidated by your associates and peers. You have to have confidence when you're in this business. It's okay to strike out. Every time you do, you should be learning something new, so that the next time you're up to bat, sitting at someone's kitchen table, talking to them about listing their home, you feel more confident. That's it. That's really simple. Those are my 10 reasons as to why you're not going to make it as a realtor. Hopefully, you can learn from this and become a good realtor. Hopefully, this inspires you to go get your license. Now, hang on for the tip. Thanks for making it through the video. Top 10 reasons why you won't make it as a realtor. But here's the bonus tip for you, and this is what helps me keep my mind straight when I'm doing real estate. Days might be really slow. You might be going a week with no deals happening, but there's really only 3 things that I think about. Help people buy homes, help people sell homes, and meet more people. So keep it very simple. Help people buy homes, help people sell homes, and go meet more people. If you could just keep doing those 3 things, you're gonna get through all the long days that you're not doing real estate. Okay guys, keep your stick on the ice, and we'll see you at the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe as well. Take care.